Welcome back, and I hope you can see the table at some point. We have so many chopsticks here, and Alera is holding her own. We are going to be trying how to use the chopsticks. Why did you come with the noodles or the rice?
Wow, no, we don't want to embarrass you.
Thank you for joining us this morning, Janet Adetsu. Good to have you here.
Good. My first question is, okay, we're living in a global society now. It's a global world. And to be honest with you, most of the foreign food that we tend to eat, most of us like the Chinese out of all. So there's different types of foreign foods, but somehow we're a bit more comfortable with the Chinese food because it's easier to eat and we can relate with some of the dishes there. The question is, when you walk into a Chinese restaurant, and they're everywhere now, all over the place, do you tend to use your chopsticks, or are you quick to go for the knife and fork because of comfort, I don't know, lack of knowledge? I want to ask you, what do you use?
I've not had to use this. So
why?
I just go for
the knife and fork. Why?
Well,
Auntie?
That's what I'm comfortable with.
Good. There's nothing wrong with it, by the way. I mean, most of my family members, they're like, okay, mommy, okay, you do your thing. I'm going to eat the food because I want to eat it fast and all of that. The question is, knowledge is always power. And sometimes, to be honest with you, especially in the business world, if you really want to be accepted, especially when you're doing multi-million-dollar business deals, sometimes you've got to behave the way they behave in that country. And if you want the quickest way to be accepted...
When in Rome?
Do as Romans do. So a lot of people don't realize that. Okay. Sometimes, for you to be really accepted, do how they do. Dress the way they dress, act the way they act, dine the way they dine. Yeah, you know, right. And it's like, it's not like you're doing it every day, but you know, you're just doing it to be, you know, appreciated, to give yourself some element of credibility, so to say. So right now, you've got both of you have chopsticks in your hand. Mm-hmm. I gave you two. Would you know which one is the Chinese chopstick or the Japanese chopstick?
I couldn't tell the difference.
And the question is, most of us say we don't know.
This is the Chinese one.
Okay.
I'm wrong.
Why?
No.
It's a good guess, by the way.
Well, I think this is thicker.
Okay.
The tips.
So I'll give you that answer in just a moment. Okay. I want to say, a lot of people say, I just don't know how to use the chopsticks. In my life, I don't think I'll know how to use it. And I can't be bothered. I'm a bit lazy to use it, you know. And you know what? It takes too long. I'm not going to enjoy the food. I need to eat it quickly. Well, there's nothing wrong with adventure. There's nothing wrong with trying something out that is new. But a little bit about chopsticks. They have been a little bit about chopsticks. They've been around for over 5,000 years. And okay. Why?
You know what?
Yes.
Just hold the chopsticks.
Yes.
We'll take this break.
Okay.
Maybe behind the scene, I'll try learning how to use it, and we'll be back.
Fantastic. Good.